Britney Spears causes major drama once again. We got to talk about the latest, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful and thankful. Today is the day before Christmas Eve, and I just wanted to give you guys a very warm hug, a warm welcome, and to tell you how much I am so appreciative of each and every one of you and how much I love you and how grateful I am for each and every one of you. I am welcoming you, and I ask you to please join our community and our family if you're looking for a sparkly new best friend vibe that feels like we're on a FaceTime call. That's the whole vibe of this channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, best friends, so Britney Jean Spears, born December 2nd, 1981, she went on Instagram and basically showed her voulez-vous coucher avec moi, honey, okay? Her nips were out, girl. They were out and proud. It was literally giving, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. There's a new me coming out. And I want to live. And I got to live. I'm completely positive. Listen, listen. At this point, Britney Jean Spears, she is just honestly living on her own accord. You know, she is creating her own world, her own reality, her own rules, you know? So she is just doing whatever the fuck she wants to do. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? You know, when you're in school, think back when you were in school, right? So you're in school for 8 hours. First period, second, third, fourth, fifth, lunch, sixth, seventh, whatever, how many periods you had, bitch. So you're in school and you are just over. Like, you start off, you know, first period and you're just like, oh, Lord Jesus, you know, here we go again. Second, third period is a blur. Everyone's just talking and talking. You know, the teacher's talking about pi 3.4 this and, you know, exclamation point that and who found America point that. Like, all these crazy things are, you know, fifth period, lunch, you have a little more energy, this, because you know you're about to come out, and as soon as that bell rings, honey, it's like a fucking stampede, you know, like that stampede that took out Mufasa. One second, girl. It's a circle of life. Mufasa, why, girl? Why Mufasa? Why not Jafar? Oh no, Jafar's a lot of bitch. Scar. Anyways, you go out of that school, especially if it's like the weekend. You know, Friday, 3 p.m., you are out of there, girl. You're in a good mood. You're free. You want to live it up, girl. So now picture that for 13 years straight. 13 years straight of that. You're stuck. You can't do anything. You have to follow all the rules. You cannot wait to be out of there. That's what I think is happening to Britney. She's out. She's out and proud. And she wants to take her nipples on a test drive, honey. You know, I'll tell you this. I grew up in Europe. So for me, the body is such a normal thing. You know, I've been to so many topless beaches my whole life. I was taught, you know, a woman's body is not for me to look at or, you know, I'm gay, so I'm not going to do that. But like, you know, sexualize or whatever, you know, it's so normal. But here in America, it's like, oh, she showed a nipple. Lock the bitch up. Lock the bitch up. You know what I mean? And it's sort of like this whole situation where it's like, I just feel like Britney will never be able to really win. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like whatever Britney does, even if she doesn't show her damn nipple, she's always going to be classified as erratic and as crazy and as this and as that. And I think that we just have to understand that when it comes to Britney, ever since she was younger, there's always going to be this, you know, this double standard when it comes to Britney. For some reason, the media loves to, you know, attack her and to put her in the box of crazy, erratic, bizarre, you know. Is she okay? Is she not okay? You know, the mental health stigma will forever be with her because of everything that's happened. So I do believe that with Britney, there's no winning when it comes to whatever she does. So even if she's just dancing, she doesn't show nipple, she's bizarre and erratic. If she's showing a nipple, she's bizarre and erratic. So it's like Britney at this point, it's like, just do whatever the fuck you want to do, girl. You know, because she's never going to win with the media. It's just never going to happen, unfortunately. I just look at it as this. She's on holiday, she's dancing, a nipple popped out. It just is what it is, you know. And it's not that I follow her blindly, but I can't agree with the, oh my God, she showed a nipple, she needs to go back to the conservatorship. You know, I'm concerned, you know. I don't see it that way. And, you know, I just don't. I really don't. And I don't understand why some people do see it that way. Because I'm like, well, you know, there comes a point where we have to normalize that not everybody's going to follow all the rules that we all follow. All of the Instagram rules, you know, everything has to be so perfect. Everything has to be a certain aesthetic. Everything has to do this. Everything has to do that. It doesn't work like that. Life does not work like that. What is reality is that we understand that everyone is different. And yes, Britney, unfortunately, because of everything she's been through, she is going to have some things that you may seem that are not normal, because Britney's life has not been normal. It has been everything but normal. So I do think that when it comes to Britney, we have to always understand that what she went through is very, very difficult. And one of those things where it's not going to be how you want it to be. Britney's life isn't what you want. I've seen so many people come up with these AI videos of Britney performing, you know, and the rumors of Britney that, you know, she's going to be performing in Copacabana, and she's going to be having a comeback, and they want to see her blonde and her body like in the Slave For You days and dancing like before. Listen, I get it, because of course I would love to see Britney back on stage, but the reality is that the Britney that we see now is the Britney that is Britney, and it's not an unfortunate thing. Is we are in a situation where we should be grateful that we even still have Britney in our screens, because after what was done to her and after the abuse that she went through, I really do believe that must have been very difficult to survive. So I'm just grateful she's still here with us. I'm grateful that she is on vacation and dancing. And if she shows a nipple or two, then damn it, that's okay, girl, because things could be a lot worse. So I'm just grateful that she's just a little happy nipple coming out and popping out because she is dancing. So I don't see it very wrong. I'm sorry. You're never gonna, you know, know what I'm gonna, you know, come out with, because some people see it so badly. Even, you know, my friend who sent me her Britney's Instagram, she goes, oh my God, I don't know how you're going to defend this. I'm like, but it's just a nipple. Like, I don't see it. And also she's covering it. Like, I don't see the issue. It's a nipple. It's a nipple. Get over it. It's a fucking nipple. It's a nipple. Free the nipple. Free the nipple. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you all. Best friend, I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. I don't take any of you guys for granted. And just know that you're not alone this Christmas. You got me. And I have a little special Christmas surprise coming up. So stay tuned. I love you all. And I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.